well, but this is mostly in the opposite side of Kai's point of view, as in because we've both decided that it's gonna be Kai defending himself with that video he just posted, and then it'll be us defending, well, explaining what happened, our point of view. So yeah, and should we explain the situation first, or should we?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll explain. So basically, um, I I said everything was okay to like. So basically, we were coming up with this joke to say like, everyone nicknames themselves my username MC. Um, and basically, guy got angry about it because yeah, the rules was just like don't impersonate a person, like a person of the box squad. Um, and even though I said it was okay, and the owner said it was okay.
Corona, you mean?
Well,
No,
yeah,
owner.
no, it's Corona. I mean, it's at this point, if things work out, it's gonna still be Corona. But if things go south and if the resolution, if there's no resolution, it might have to change if Kai doesn't at least like
I
open
was
up a little
talking
bit.
about you. I said you said it was okay.
Oh yeah,
Secret.
I mean a coroner though. I'm a coroner. I'm not the owner. Heck no.
Who's owner then?
It's me.
Oh,
Me and
well,
Kai have it
nobody.
split.
You guys are like co-owners, like you both have power.
At most,
Let's
I
think.
might have the
Okay,
tiniest bit more power than Kai because I'm the one who came up with the idea, and I'm also the one who
Okay,
made the
well,
server and stuff. But Kai and me are both
people who
supposed to be equal.
people who are watching this, if you're confused, basically, Kai was basically using his power, and yeah, he didn't like us having a good time
I
since he
mean,
was more of a strict person.
maybe we
So
got out of hand a little bit, but I mean, there's some
yeah,
sillier debates that he got angry and fumed about, which I don't agree with. On top of that, he made a bunch of decisions without confronting anyone else besides himself.
he was also trying to silence me.
And I'm also showing Discord, and I was trying to go for all those like all the messages, trying to prove a point when you're doing that. But MC is one of the members of the Bonk Squad. He is a part of the squad. He's a part of the people who are supposed to help make a say. Instead, Kai silenced him. Actually, tried banning him. I can show the logs as my proof. If I mean, yeah, I mean, there's no need for proof, but I mean, it's good just to show it anyway.
yeah, just to show we're not actually lying about like what's happening for clout, you know.
See if I can.
But I
It
do
doesn't show up on the
apologize
logs,
on
but yeah,
my.
it happened.
But I do apologize on my behalf for what I have said and
We were,
what I have done.
to be honest, none of us were truly in the right, but I mean, we
Well,
mostly.
nobody was. Let's be honest.
But both of us are
True.
wrong. It should just be an equal at this point. But yeah,
Well, it depends the way you see it.
well, yes, MC, did you want to say your point, or your point of view,
So
or is that what is that?
basically, my point of view was he's trying to silence me. We were just making a little joke with everyone nicknaming themselves my username using my profile picture. And
Yeah, I can show that.
Kai was being quite strict. We eventually got angry and stuff.
Well,
Eventually,
like including him, he also did.
he also got angry. Eventually, the argument broke out. Eventually, stuff happened, and he tried silencing me by banning me, by doing all sorts. Well, not all sorts, but like banning me.
And keep in mind, he banned you without telling me. He was banning you
Yeah,
without the other owners' permission. He was just
Yeah,
making that
he was
say.
using his power and not letting other people like help decide whatsoever
And it didn't even let
since
MC
he's
speak
like the co-host.
because Kai kept banning him. So even if MC wanted to try defending himself or raising it out, Kai kept banning him.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
from the standpoint that I'm trying to act like at least somewhat, I don't know, I guess professional I'd call it. From a professional standpoint, that's still not very the best thing to do on Kai's move.
Yeah.
Yeah, MC, is that your point?
Yes.
Alright. Drug dealer? Oh, I guess I should say Kermit instead.
Yeah, coming from the fact that this is very complicated and.
Don't worry.
Oh wait, and I probably introduced myself since I'm not in the blog squad.
Mm. Oh yeah, you can also,
Hello, I am.
at the end of the video, you can also shout yourself out if you wish. Or the
Oh,
new
okay,
channel you're
cool.
planning.
So basically, I'm friends with some people in the blog squad, and what Kai did was pretty awkward since we were just having a good time, and then he was mad because I broke the rules. Well, we didn't specify yet if permission or not, so that one made it complicated in my opinion. So yeah, that's one of the main problems because we need to specify more. But also, I think Kai overreacted a bit too much. Since like banning someone for like a well, to be fair, it was just a day, so. But at the same time, he didn't really do much. Technically, he only got like 2 strikes, so yeah.
I'm
I'm done.
have to go on Do Not Disturb because I'm getting notifications about another group I'm in. Just ignore that.
That's awkward.
Ignore that. Well, is it my point of view now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done.
Actually, one more thing I have to add
Alright.
to Kermit's point of view. Eventually in the chat we did say that I did say that I was okay with this. That's all I had to add.
Alright, guess it's your turn, Secret.
Alright. I guess I'll start with mostly the beginnings of most of the drama on all the things that have been boiling up to this point against Kai on my side on this server. So it all started when my brother Jarfil joined the server. Kai was being himself and, well, was getting pissed at Jar and me for adding different colored rolls onto him. You can see here also in the rules that he literally added an extra roll without asking me that because I didn't really care. I only pick one roll. When what's the big issue on a roll? It's easy. I mean, even if he gets annoyed, like, oh, I have to add the rolls. Well, I can do it. I can see who reacted, and I can add the roll. And then just on top of him already at times being like the age difference, so me finding him a little bit cringe and stuff like that at times. Just he would say a lot of things without me like giving permission. Like he made today when I got on, he made this chat in a slow mo. I can go all the way back in general. He was saying about the slow mo. He made because he was saying that was spammy. When all you had to do is mute it. Making it.
Not to make the entire point of that one thing was spamming it, basically.
That's the thing. And then he made a separate chat called for spamming, which honestly I don't understand. Because that pretty much spam chat. What else are you supposed to spam? The only Menday bot, and there was already a chat for that. And plus, if he was truly annoyed at freaking notifications, he would not make that spam chat.
Get back on track.
Oh yeah, true. Well, yeah, just all the little things that he's been doing with. I'm just mostly explaining like what happened today, I suppose, from my point of view. Got on, saw the slow mo thing, fixed it, made a new roll, and offered to show him pretty much how to literally mute that chat. Yeah, then the MC stuff started. We all became MC. It was fun. It was a funny joke, nothing more. And then Kai started getting annoyed because the thing is, a similar situation happened a few months prior, where Jar was pretending to be Kai, and it was a funny joke, nothing more. Jar did nothing besides pretending to be Kai, which was funny. Therefore, by our logic, yeah, I guess he deserves a warning or strike because he impersonated without permission. But I mean, that's just a strike. What Kai did was literally like full on went against him and saying every single rule against him, like spamming. No, everyone else was speaking. If anything, we spammed, not MC. We just had the name MC. Impersonation, MC gave permission. So it should be fine because if it would be different if it wasn't if permission wasn't received, because that's kind of just really it's just not right. And on top of that, when things like eventually they got to a point where Kai banned MC, pretty much silencing it like without asking me, without confronting anyone else besides himself. Me and Kai are supposed to be co-owners, not him being the dictatorship that is Kai like on his own server. So I kept trying to invite MC back, and Kai kept trying to ban him. Even at some point, one of MC's alt accounts were pretty much completely like, I don't know if they were perm banned, but I couldn't invite them back. So what pretty much happened after that, like pretty much he was silencing MC. So eventually, I kind of just got my feelings out there about how I've been feeling about his dictatorship, and went to, just gave that a little break. Confronted MC about the ideas, and then we confronted Kai, and that's where the whole entire thing just boiled to the surface. And well, we got rid of Kai's permissions for now. He will get them back if he seems to act a little bit better, but for now, I don't think he needs that much power. He's been running a dictatorship, in my opinion, and I personally am not up for it. I want everyone to have a voice, not just him. Every one of the Bonk Squad should have a choice, not just Kai. It's not me and Kai. It's everyone. You guys can unmute now if you want.
Finally, I finally could speak.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it got a bit bad. I'm probably taking this a bit too seriously.
What question? Is this still recording?
Yeah.
Sub to 777. Yeah, free clout for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can also self-promote if you want now. Drug dealer and MC.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not part of the Bug Squad, so I might as well. So, sub to me. I'm 777 if you ever want to hear my content.
Yep. I'll link you in the description as well.
Just let you know, I delete all my content only because of DMCA or whatever that was called. To be honest.
Yeah, I'll link both of them in the description, even though MC doesn't upload very often. Because that's what I've been trying to do.
Can I say one last thing?
Yep.
I say one. DMCA, you suck. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but okay.
I can do
DMCA is like a law relating to music. If you have anything like copyrighted music, you'd like go to prison or like get a fine or something.
Okay.
It's kind of stupid. Like you should just get a warning first, but you don't. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
MC,
that's all I've been hearing.
What did you want to say?
Oh, I can do the outro if you want me to.
Alright, do you know what it is?
Not really. But
alright, I can do it if you wish, because I mean, this is something. You'd say the
I'll
outro.
just swing
I'll say the last thing that we usually say.
Well, even though this isn't the most jolly video, I hope you still understand why we are posting this. I hope you will still enjoy our content after this fight we had. And subscribe if you want.
Yep. And as always,
do whatever.
stay bonkers.